Live Cuomo talking about you with Eric Adams right now.
Pals around with Hasan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11. I did
cannot
a press conference with Wendy and Sal to Churchill.
I can't stress this enough. How like insincere and unserious of a campaign this has been. It almost feels like he hates me more than Zoran at this point.
Have 9/11 illness. 3,000 died on 9/11. You want to say America deserves
What the fuck is happening?
9/11? You insult all the families of all the people. You insult all the families of all the victims of 9/11, of all the victims of 9/11 illness. It is an insult to all New Yorkers. I did a press conference weeks ago and asked him.
I like that he's trying to mask the very obviously like racialized attacks, calling Zoran a fucking jihadist and shit by being like, no, I was just saying he's gonna do 9/11 because he loves Hasan, who is another Muslim guy who loves 9/11, I think.
I'm not going to be yelling all over the place at me. We're going to do it one at a time, and I'm only doing a few more, and I'm going. I said what I had to say.
Sir, for Univision, you have seen some lost ground among the Hispanic community. Do you think this alliance will help? The mayor is very popular among the Hispanic community, so are you. But Mr. Mamdani has gained some ground within the Hispanic community. How do you think this alliance will help?
I think, look, New Yorkers just need to hear the truth and the facts, you know. They've been mesmerized by TikTok videos and tweets and productions. Let them know the facts. And when they know the facts, we're going to get the Latino vote, we're going to get the black vote, we're going to get the white vote, we're going to get every New Yorker who's a real New Yorker.
Mr. Cuomo, did you offer Mayor Adams anything in return for
Don't even answer that, Carrie. That's a carrot.
Love.
Ignore him. Ignore him.
I cannot believe Mayor Adams' fall from grace chatters. He went from saying all my haters will be waiters at my table of success to becoming a waiter at Andrew Cuomo's table of misery. How did this happen to my goat? How could this have happened to my goat? This was his response to being asked about this, by the way. Yeah, Cuomo's talking about what he says in Mamdani's inexperience. Rosenberg suggests Mamdani would cheer another 9/11. Cuomo says deadpan, ha, then adds, that's another problem. Cuomo then continues talking about Mamdani's ability to handle a crisis. And then, in the most disingenuous way possible, he just keeps going, no, you don't understand. It's because he actually went on a podcast with Hasanabi Piker, one of the architects of 9/11. Both myself and Zoran Mamdani were 8 years old when 9/11 happened, okay? I was in fucking Turkey. Zoran was in New York. We were both 8. Being all buddy-buddy with Adams and shitting on the voters is definitely going to get him all the votes. Sure, buddy. It's just like such an obvious disingenuous line of attack. Asked about the exchange about 9/11 and Sid Rosenberg this morning. Cuomo says, I didn't make that comment, and then pivots to Hasan Piker and Mamdani. Like, you can go on the conservative radio talk show host Sid Rosenberg show to accuse the next mayor, potentially the first Muslim mayor of New York, as wanting 9/11 to happen, and that's not an indictment, okay? And then when asked why you said that, you could turn around and be like, well, how about Hasan Piker, who was talking about the concept of blowback in 2019 that I'm cynically going to use over and over again. It's just so demented. How the asymmetry here is so fucking demented. This is one of the other reasons why I always tell liberals and specifically leftists online to wake the fuck up and smell the goddamn roses, okay? All of this stuff is disingenuous. You need to look at what a person actually represents without getting duped so fucking easily by dumb fucks who don't give a shit about you, your worldview, or are only cynically making it seem as though they're on your side. So many fucking Nazis online nowadays know how easily tricked leftists are, know how easily duped leftists are, know how easily duped liberals are, or let's just say were, okay? So they use that as a tool of division. And Andrew Cuomo is demonstrating it through and fucking through. Do you understand? I don't think I played that formative of a role in the New York mayoral primaries. Okay? I don't think I played that formative of a role. I'm sure like there was, you know, it wasn't bad that we were early in our support for Zoran Mamdani in this community. But the very fact that Andrew Cuomo is singling me out as though I'm like some fucking kingmaker is ridiculous. And the only reason why he's doing that is because he has an extremely online group of people in his campaign